Does this happen to you? Oh, no ammo. No! Come on, no fucking... Fucking shit. No. 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 Yeah, samesies. So you clicked on this video because you wanted to get better at Crucible and you want to impress this guy right here, Lord Shaxx, the dad of Crucible, the dad that you always want like to be proud of you. Yeah, this guy right here. So essentially this guide is kind of a bit of satire and a little bit of a parody. I mean, the tips I'm going to give are genuine, and I'm going to be showing some clips to go along with those so you can see like an actual example of how they're applied. But in a way, I just wanted to like try and make it fun and not super serious, and this is my attempt at that, I guess. Now actually going into the tips, like honestly, play your vertical space. Destiny is a fantasy game where like you float, you jump really high. Like try to utilize that. And looking up too, people do not look up in Crucible. You can quote me on that. Like a lot of people do not look up. Things like knowing when to engage, radar map awareness, and listening to in-game sounds. Like those last two, those actually work together in tandem. I have some clips that I'll show later on that like kind of portray those two working together. And the super secret, forbidden, super special technique tip that I'll give at the end of the video. It's really nothing that special. It's more of a meme than anything else. But it's true. A lot of good people do this thing. They have this thing. Like fucking facts. I swear it's not that degenerate. Anyway, going into tip 1, play your vertical space and looking up. A lot of new light players I've saw, they do not look up in this game. In a game where you have a double jump, a triple jump, you can glide across the air. It's like getting into the habit of looking up and actually trying to fight in that vertical space is a skill that you can learn to develop. Yet like good players will punish you for being in the air, but there are times where you can take advantage of the air and like try and fake someone out or set up a push that people aren't going to be aware about. So going into tip 2, knowing when to engage and disengage. If you're fighting someone and he runs away, it may not be the smartest idea to go after him. He could be pretending to run away in order to bait you and get a free kill. Like this one-eyed mask tried to do, but instead of pushing, I backed up. On the flip side, knowing when to engage the enemy to give your team map advantage is something that you can learn with time. I'd say this tip comes more with FPS experience as a whole, since it kind of universally carries over to all games. But it would apply to Destiny. Just play the game, get experience with it, and eventually you'll come up with like different scenarios where you can, okay, I can do this here, I can do this here, and help your team win the game. So the next 2 tips work really well with each other in that they help you process what is happening in your current situation. Like even though you can't physically see someone, you can learn their approximate position based on in-game sounds, voice crack, and radar pings. You can use one without the other just fine, but using both of them kind of gives you that extra awareness that can help dictate the outcome of a fight. The next clip after this one shows a great example of being proactive instead of reactive because of the information I've received via looking at my map and listening to in-game sound. So take a listen to this. And now for the final super secret ultra mega hyper tip that all good players do is you gotta make your profile picture into like an anime waifu. Like don't ask me why, just know it's a +10 towards everything you do. I don't know what that +10 stands for, but you have so many options for waifus. You got Dio from JoJo's, you got Colonel Sanders from his shit, you got, I don't know, maybe an OG character you played from another game that you have a real attachment to. You can choose something like that, or I don't know, maybe Futaba from Bunny Girl Senpai. Best girl, by the way, don't fucking at me. But that's all I got for the video. I guess like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. I'm gonna start using this new format for, I guess, future videos. Also streaming every day from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. PDT exclusively at twitch.tv/jchantm. So give me a follow if you're interested in that, and thanks for tuning in. Bye!